Hello Internetians, my name is Josh aka Ultra Player, welcoming you to the DBL playoffs. Like I said, during my battle with what was his name? Who was he? Bankai Mike. And Detroit Dragon Claws, that we didn't make playoffs. We were the number 1 seed with 9-1. The other 3 teams that have made it are Temple Decidueyes, Coach Absolute Destruction, what's his name? Shime Time, Carolina Crowbats, and the person we are facing, who is the number 4 seed, the Minnesota Monfernos, and Coach Flame Horizon. And I never faced Flame Horizon in the regular season because he had to take over for Cole Colster and the St. Louis Talonflames when they dropped out, and we had a forfeit win against them. So I have yet to face them. So that's kind of like, Also, things may be different for how I'm, like, usually I talk into the camera. I'm trying not to, because when I talk into the camera, I usually have OBS here, and OBS, my side of OBS looks like it's lagging, but I ran multiple tests, and it shows that it's not lagging in the final video. So hopefully it's not. But we are here to go over our team, and if you see the length of the video, you already know we are doing a live team builder this time. I've done live team builders in the past, and I really like them. I really think I build really good teams when I build them live. I've done it twice, I think. The first time when I had that battle, I lost to multiple hacks, and then the next time I won against someone who usually beats me. Because, you know, Speedy Mega Blastoise. So, let me go ahead and pull up. Yeah, I can see myself now, and I'm lagging. I can see myself lagging, but hopefully I'm not. I'll be really upset if I do. So, without further ado, his team is below me. Let's actually make that just a bit bigger. And Jeremy's staring at it for an hour or so. Alright. He has the Megalopony. We've used Megalopony in the past. We made Megalopony an MVP in the past. Very, very hard hitter. Very strong stabs. Very unresisted stabs, too. Just a great mon in general. Has great coverage moves, has great utility, has great capabilities in league format. When I see him bring it, because I know he's bringing it. Looking at my team, he is definitely bringing that thing. I definitely expect return, high jump kick, and then filler, and possibly Iron Tail. Just because of my Sylveon. Volcarona, one of his Z-Mons, very scary to my team. I have ways to handle it depending on his coverage. If he doesn't bring Bug Buzz, then I can beat it with Hydreigon and Mesprit, possibly. If he doesn't bring Fire Move, then Skarmory beats it, but why would you not bring a Fire Move on Volcarona? If he doesn't bring Giga Drain, then Vaporeon has a better chance against it. If he doesn't bring, like, HP Ground or something like that, then... Whew. I just woke up, if you can tell. Marowak handles it fairly well. It is a Z-Mon, however, so I do have to be careful of that. Doublade. Very scary mon. Handles Swellow if I bring a physical variant. However, a special variant will do a lot of damage to it. Good setup mon. However, I don't know if he'll bring it. It gets trapped by the trio. Can't really do too much to Hydreigon. I mean, it does have Sacred Sword, but Hydreigon will 100% outspeed it unless he uses Autotomize. And Sacred Sword me. And even then, Skarmory beats it. So there's that. I had to play around it, but still, I had to be careful. Slowking. Pokemon. Probably one of his few mons I haven't really done any calcs yet. Other than Volcarona, that might be able to really eat a pitch from Sylveon. But I can still Calm Mind up against that if I bring a Calm Mind set. Bulky on both sides, water psychic type. It's kind of like Slowbro. Hopefully it doesn't bring Aviolite. God bless poor Shime. Can run Nat Supply, can run Calm Mind, can run Assault Vest, has access to Dragon Tail, great coverage, very slow, can run Trick Room, Life Orb. Very versatile, but I still think I'll be able to just power my way through it. Vikavolt. Oh, Mace Master. Hopefully I'll actually have a switch into this time, and I think I do. Vikavolt is very strong, however very slow. It can set up agilities to mitigate that, but I still think that we'll be able to handle it very easily with stuff like Marowak, with stuff that outspeeds it, like Swellow, etc. Sylveon could probably take it on to an extent. Again, haven't done many calcs. Smeargle, the most versatile mon of the game. I have to be careful with Smeargle. I can't just assume it's going to be hazards. Because I've watched some of his replays, and in one of his replays, he brought Coil Baton past Smeargle into Mega Lopunny, which was very scary for whoever he fought. So I'm going to have to play around that. Weezing. Physical Mon, and probably the reason why I might not bring Hitmonlee this time. That and, you know, D-Blade and Slowking and kind of Volcarona. Not really. Maybe Vikavolt can take a hit, but not a Stone Edge. I got disconnected from Showdown. I'll get that back in a second. Very physically bulky Mon, can set up Toxic Spikes. So he actually has very limited ways to set up hazards, which is something, well, not really. I just thought DNC and Golem. Physically defensive Mon, can run Haze, has no reliable recovery, kind of slow again. Has good coverage in like Flamethrower and Thunderbolt and stuff. DNC, not mega, thank God. But very bulky Mon is part of his Fairy, no Dragon, his Fairy Steel Core, just his Fairy Steel Core. Can kind of eat a pitch from Hydreigon, you know, if I'm not bringing Flash Cannon, but we already know I will. Or I'll try. Like, I can expect him to bring it, because it takes on stuff, it can take hits from stuff like Swellow, and Mesprit, and Hydreigon. But it gets worn down easy, and a Steel move will pop it. So, there's that. It's very slow. He can't run an offensive set, which is something I should be watching out for, and I will watch out for. But I really don't think he'll bring an offensive set, because there's just too many ways for me to handle it. Toucannon. I had to research this. I don't know too much about this Mon. I know it gets stuff like Beak Blast. I know it gets stuff like Skill Link and Cheer Force, and it's a very strong attacker. I have to figure out what I'm going to do against that. I know it gets Rock Blast, so I can't bring Marowak to stop it. So I have to watch out for that one. Slow. That's all I know. I know it has a decent special attack as well. Alolan Golem. Very big threat. Very big offensive threat. I want to trap that as soon as possible and just EQ it and kill it with Petrio. If I bring Petrio. Or I just want to get rid of it. It's a huge threat. Executor. Oh, it can set up Stealth Rocks. It has Galvanize, so it can get around Skarmory. And it has Rock Stab. And it's just really strong and annoying. And I'm gonna hate it. Alolan Executor. His other Z move user. Grass Dragonmon. Kind of walled by Skarmory, but not really because it has Flamethrower. I have to be careful around this Mon as well. He can bring, like, Bloom Doom, like a physical Woodhammer Bloom Doom, and just destroy Sylveon if he just decides to get around my wall core. So I'm going to have to be careful around that. Now, let's see if we connect to Showdown, shall we? Hopefully this doesn't mess up OBS. Did it mess up OBS? It didn't. Couldn't connect to Cirque. So when I'm trying to do my live team builder, that's when they're like, system update. Or work offline, I hope. Okay, DBL D-League playoffs. Can I still build teams? Thank God. Okay. Did it come back on now? No. Alright. So, looking at his team, Whew. Looking at scene, I'm gonna want something. First thing I know, he's bringing Megalopony, Volcarona, Cloaking. I want to look up 2 cannon. A Alolan Golem. Maybe 2 cannon. Oh, it's only 75. I thought it was 95. Brick Break, Boom Burst, Brave Bird, Deep Blood, Bullet Seed, Flame Charge. That's scary. Fire type moves, Rock Blast, U-Turn, Sub, Swords Dance, Tailwind. A couple hours, what it's feeling like dead, and now you're running out of power. Leave you both mangled and murdered. Okay, it doesn't get Bullet Seed, which is nice. Never mind. All right. So without a doubt, he's bringing Megalopony, Volcarona. Why did I pull that up? Why am I not using this? Alright, go with the second one. Megalopony, Volcarona, Slowking, Alolan Golem. Those 4 without a doubt. I can see a Gator coming. And the last could be... It's a very offensively based team too, which would be nice. How much stuff can I trap with Dark Trio? You. I can trap Volcarona with the Choice Scarf. I can Rock Slide it. Not Stone Edging that thing. Oh no, not Stone Edging that thing. If I try and Stone Edge that thing, I'm gonna miss and lose. This really slow team is obviously like can obviously become Trick Room. So I'm gonna have to be careful around that. My slowest Mon is a Alolan Marowak. Okay. Like I feel like I think I started to build a team the other before with 6 months. I know what 6 months I had on that team. Like, it was like a half finished team for the Talonflames. It was like I think I already know what it was. It was like a mixed Swallow. It was Hydreigon with Life Orb. It was an Alolan Marowak with Thick Club. It was a Sylveon, a Skarmory, and then something else. I can't really see Rotom Frost doing too much this match, which sucks. Like, I really like having Rotom Frost, but I don't think I want to bring Hitmonlee. There's too many ways to handle it. Serena could kind of maybe come, but just give Volcarona set up, or I can U-turn out on that though. It gives the blade set up. Switches into Slowking rather well, I would say. Yeah, Rapid Spins away hazards, which my other way does I remove hazards. It's Skarmory, Hitmonlee, and maybe Swallow. Okay. First thing I want is he has a couple Fairy Resist, which is rather annoying. Let's start calcing, shall we? Or Sylveon versus Lippiny. What do you rate versus me? No, he would run Jolly to outspeed Swallow. So, third bold. There's a lot. God bless. I don't want to be 2 KO by return. I think I'm just gonna have to go max. God, that still just destroys me. There. That works. Handles it rather well. Skarmory handles it okay. Although I'm probably gonna go some Spit F on that one. Sylveon. I kinda like a Calm Mindset. Because that doesn't really lose to let me see how much. God, this is just so much though. What if I'm not this? I really like Sylveon. I kind of want to call Mindset. I think the only set that I haven't run yet. Hyper Voice. Calm Mind. Wish. Protect. 240. 248 here. 24 here. I honestly don't want to take it out of defense though. I want to keep defense maxed. What does that mean for Mega Lopunny, though? God, I hate that we can't do Mega first now. Actually drives me crazy. Well, it doesn't work. From 248 to 236. There you go. Alright, so we're gonna keep it like that. So this will let me avoid a 2 KO from thing. But I'd still rather just like... And we're gonna keep it like this. Mega Lopunny is just a threat. I might revisit that. Definitely. Where's the Skarmory? That's not what I want to take. I want to take an HP Fire. I'll know I'll take 2 Diamond Storms. Go away, damn it. There. HP fight is a lot. Oh, but that's Sylveon's what I just had. Did it take stuff well? Diamond Storm. Takes it well. Great. And if you're like that. Yeah, not really. But it's fine. I like Skarmory here. I definitely like Dynablade here. Exactly what I'll bring, I don't know. I also like Hydreigon. Like, we're gonna keep basically what I was talking about earlier. I like Hydreigon and I like Marowak. This makes me want to bring Vaporeon to keep all this stuff healthy. You better do the dumbest calc you ever see in your life. But I mean, hey, I would do it. Like Moonblast, is that the strongest fairy type move from special? No, it's like Flare Cannon. A Flare Cannon would kill Hydreigon 100%. Does a lot of damage. As long as I can avoid that, I'll be fine. Alright. I've done a weird calc like that before. A Smeargle versus... I don't know. I was thinking of a way that Smeargle could, troll a fortress, I think it was, and it'd be like Infestation, Rapid Spin, Sticky Webs, Block, or something like that, or not Infestation. But it was like fourth move Syndrome, and one of it was like, one of the moves was like Blue Flare, and it OHKO'd a Fizz Death Fortress from full. So. What to do with these mons? Obviously Roost. Iron Head or Brave Bird? Toxic Brave Bird Spikes? No, I'll need Defog. What's hazard removal? We might Spike Stack him. Well, I'm not bringing a lot. I mean, most of my fast mons are going to be off the ground. So I don't know if we'd necessarily bring Sticky Web. I guess Hydreigon, Skarmory, Swellow, Mesprit, Rotom. 5 of my mons don't even touch the ground, and some of them aren't even meant to be fast, like Alola Marowak, Vaporeon, Sylveon, Serena. So I don't necessarily think he would bring Sticky Web versus me, unless he's that afraid of a Scarf Trio. I want to see how well Doublade takes on a Swallow. Perfect. So he won't take 2. Unless he's super bulky. Okay. Swallow can definitely come. And the last mon's either going to be Vaporeon or Dugtrio. Which, I mean, Dugtrio prevents the Volcarona sweep. So does, like, half my mons. Let's think here. What do I want to bring? Like, I really, really, really want to bring spikes. And stealth rock on Marowak. And then a rock type move. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how the calcs say. And boom, now you officially take on a Vikavolt. 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 Marowak. Great. Ground. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a problem. Struck by the noise in my chair. And once again, this thing becomes a giant threat. Yeah. Too good. What's your max HP? Okay, that's better. But I also want to see Bug Buzz on here. Because I want to be able to take both of those at the same time, which doesn't look like it's going to be pretty hard. There you go. So we'll run that. Well, what would he... Try to bring a especially defensive one? With leftovers? Guarantee I just take it on forever. Okay. What else does that do for me, though? It gives me a good switch into wheezing. It gets me free rocks. Executor could be... Executor's still going to destroy me with a Draco, though. Yeah, look at that. Decent switch into Volcarona. I mean, I don't think he would run HP Ground, because when you think of how to beat Marowak, you think HP Ground. That's what everyone's running in OU. I kind of want to go Shuckaberry. We'll come back to it. This could be a great wall breaker. This Vaporeon could do a decent amount of work. I really wanted to face Temple Decidueye. I really hope I get to face him in the finals, just because there was one set I really wanted to use against him that I can't really use against Shime Time. And also I faced Shime Time twice, so although that would be a really good battle. No, I had to beat Flame first, which is looking kind of harder and harder. Let's see here. Question really comes down to, do I bring Vaporeon or do I bring Dugtrio? Dugtrio does a lot of work, and it gives me a way to beat a Alolan Golem. Vaporeon, he's bringing Galvanize, first of all. There's no way in hell he doesn't. I want to bring a mixed Life Orb Hydreigon with Rock Slide and Tango Berry. Life Orb and Tango Berry at the same time. I don't think he'll see that coming. Of course, I don't think Aerodon will like that either. Like a mixed offensive with Rock Slide and Tango Berry so I can 100% beat down the Volcarona. I don't really need to run that fast. I also want to taunt on this for Doublade or Smeargle. Skarmory is really hard to build with right now. I don't want him to spike stack me, but I don't think he will. I really don't think he brings Smeargle, unless he brings some wacky set. I would not hazard stack me. I would not bring spikes against a team with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ground immunities. I would bring Stealth Rocks. I would never bring Toxic Spikes, I would never bring Spikes. Does it wear down Sylveon? Yeah. Vaporeon? Yeah, but Dugtrio doesn't have any bulk, and Hitmonlee doesn't have a lot of bulk. Has anyone brought Spikes versus me yet? I think someone brought Toxic Spikes, didn't they? Stab brought Toxic Spikes versus me, right? Yeah, I'm almost positive he brought Toxic Spikes versus me. So if I just bring... I don't really think I need to worry too much about getting rid of hazards. I mean, yes, he has Smeargle, and yes, he has Toxic Spikes on Weezing. And yes, one person has brought Toxic Spikes first to me, but most people just bring rocks. Because 1, 2, 3, 4 are hazard removers. I love Skarmory. Skarmory is just like the best. I think I brought it to almost every game. I'm not gonna bring Defog. I'm gonna bring Whirlwind. And an offensive move. You are an issue. Volcarona. Hydreigon. I would not bring Giga Drain if I were him. I would bring Bug Buzz. Which destroys me. Dragon Claw. Doesn't do anything. Rock Slide is a guaranteed KO. Dark Pulse. Like, I want to bring Taunt for Smeargle, though. But I also want to bring Roost. Flash Cannon. I could bring Iron Tail if I really wanted. This is a guaranteed hit. Roll an Executor would wall this if I put Taunt, Roost, or Earth Power on here. I want to know how much Earth Power does to Deancey, if it's especially defensive. I had to bring Flash Cannon, right? And even still. Executor. Not too bad. I have to EV Skarmory to beat you, though. Flamethrower. Of course you get Flamethrower. Why wouldn't you get Flamethrower? That's why I invested. Okay. Well, there goes that idea. Sylveon. Keep that from being speed cracked. I'm still probably gonna run this team by either Jake or Shay. I'm not gonna bring Scarf Ducky because that gives Mons free setup. Instead, I think in this last slot, I think I'm just gonna have to rely on Hydreigon and Swallow breaking through, beating down it. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of defensive core. The last slot I'm gonna put Vaporeon. Ariel. Because I want to see how that actually handles Mega Lopunny. Probably not well. Probably dies to 2 high jump kicks. Yup. We'll see how that works though. Scald. Toxic. Get that out. And then we have to Protect, I think. Love to have Ice Beam, but don't think I can afford it. We'll go with Protect. God, I've been recording for 42 minutes. I mean, to be fair, I bet I can EV Vaporeon to where after Protects, I can take on Mega Lopunny, which is what I'm probably gonna do. But I need enough Spadef so that I can take. I don't really need a lot of Spadef, do I? Oh, Corona. Is that the Spadef? Can I go max? I still take +2 Giga Drain. Mm. 24. Wouldn't be bad. I had to deduct that out of here. $216.36. Awesome. $224.32. Close enough. Had to get a max roll. I don't think I need to worry about that. Again, I won't let him get to +2. I'll have ways to beat it before then. We need leftovers. But with that spread, if I'm only 224. Like a Lopunny. They need to change that. God bless, they need to change that. Say I switch in. Hopefully there's no rocks. No, there will be. Say I switch in. And I take 52. Then I'm at 48. I'm at 42. I get leftovers recovery. I think it had to be 53 though. Protect. With extra leftovers recovery. That's what I was looking for. Terror covers 12% at a time. Yeah, he'd still be okay with it. Okay. We're just gonna go fully. Let's close Facebook, shall we? Near full. I mean, this is gonna be my initial switch-in, but it does help to have that other switch-in. So there's that. That'll also let me beat down or toxic the Slowking. I can burn the Wheezing. Da 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 da. I like that. You don't have a lot of special defense on this team though. I mean, we have you and you. Fire move, 4-1 Fire Punch. Rock Slide. And we'll also want Bone Ring. I don't know what item yet. You're definitely a Tango Berry. Just Bug. Don't know on you yet. I kind of want Aqua Berry, Brave Bird. And then Total Speed and Max Speed. Thing. It shouldn't be too hard. I'll require a little bit of me, that's fine. Scarman, what physical threats do you want to handle? Megalopenny. And Toucannon. Let's have Toucannon versus you. I want to go lay down. Turn on a nap. And just for the sake of it. No. He would never run Sheer Force. Oh, maybe. Okay, Sheer Force, just for shits and giggles. I don't need a lot to beat this thing down. Or to beat that thing. What's the max speed Executor cap out at? Back to normal. 207. Looks like we can go for an animate one. Lopunny, Lopunny, Mega Loppa, Mega Bunny, Mega Bunny. Don't want to be 2 KO by Hedgehog Kick. I don't think Braybird kills back. Nah, it's 82, 98, right? Alright. Now for Hydreigon. Alright. We're only going to go enough speed for that. which is nice. So that gives us a lot of bulk / power. He would never run more than that unless he's super bulky, in which case he won't be too much of an offensive threat. Okay, so it guarantees. So I don't really need to run. Well, what if I want run like modest? Well, it doesn't really have the best ways to set up except on Sylveon. And then we'll go max this. And then we can just throw the rest in bulk if we really want to. Because then Dark Pulse does a lot to D-Blade. I'll have to be my Hydreigon no matter what. Shadow Sink. That's what I'm looking at. No matter what, I don't need to be afraid of this, right? Yeah. Max won't 2-hit carry me. Great. Let's Dark Pulse you back to you. Great. First or Taunt. It's very good this last slot. Fucking get Signal Beam. Oh, he'd bring Ice Beam, I think. I don't think he'd bring Signal Beam. Yeah, he would. No. Right? Scald, Psyshock, Signal Beam, Fire Blast? Nah, he'd run more defense. Scald, Slack Off, unless he's Assault Vest. Come back to that. That looks good. That looks good. Put leftovers on there. That's good. I have 2 leftovers. And all we have left is our crest. Scrappy. I want Expert Belt. Boom Burst. Heat Wave. What was the set? I had a different set. I think it was a way to 2-hit KO everything. I remember the set that I had last time. It was Guts Flame Orb with Facade, Heat Wave, Steel Wing, Hidden Power, Ground. He needed like 2-hit KO everything on his team. I'm more scared of a Alolan Golem. Is this one of my Z-Mons? No, it's not. It's Dictrio. And Mesprit. Should have won with Hydreigon and Swellow. I almost picked Swellow. But I wanted Z-Memento, which I never used. And then another Rooster U-turn. Where's Adamant Megalopony cat at? 369. I'd hate to run Timid, but Adamant Megalopony does so much work. So I could run that. Which I do not want to do. One second. Um. Should we pick now? Sorry about this. I actually think that looks pretty okay. I kind of want to go, Silk Scarf. Because that helps me versus Megalopening. Sorry, my mother's at Chick-fil-A and I'm using the mobile app to, pay for the food. Confirm. Versus Swallow. And Silk Scarf. Expert. Doesn't do a lot. He 100% kills me. He'll do more than Air Slash, right? Does Air Slash do more? With the extra belt? It does. See, if he's Jolly and we're under Trick Room, then that's really good for Swallow. So I'll speak Jolly, but if he's Adamant, then he outspeeds me, which sucks. I go Air Slash. Does that look like a good team? Oh, God. Here I either want to put Roost or Taunt. But then Smeargle's faster than me right now because I'm running a lot of bulk. Taunt is kind of like, no. Earth Power or Draco? Dragon Pulse, I think is what I'd run for Executor. They're kind of scared of a Lola Golem. So I can beat a Lola Golem. Once again, because I'm kind of scared of that, because I don't have good switch-ins to it. I think this is the team I'm going to end up bringing. Or we just be cracked an hour. Let me think. Doublade, I have 1,000 ways to handle. I whirlwind it out, I skull burn it, I dark pulse it, I fire punch it, I whatever it. Slowking, Megalopony, and Volcarona, I think I have well handled. Not really. They're threats, and I expect both of them to be there. Executor's a big issue, Golem's a big issue. I think we'll just have to play very carefully. I'm going to run this team by Jake, so anything that's different in tomorrow's video will be explained at the beginning of the video. Alright, so we'll go over it one more time. For those of you just joining us, because leaving an annotation, we have built our team after an hour's worth of building, and here's what we have come up with. We have max HP, max defense Sylveon with a Berry so that I can take an Iron Tail from Megalopony. I want max defense because that lets me be not too KO'd by Megalopony's return unless he's adamant. But I wouldn't be adamant because I have a Swallow. I think he'd be jolly. There it is. 16 speed just to be sure I'm not outsped. Calm Mind so that I can better handle Volcarona one-on-one. Although I'm pretty sure it still beats me. If I can get rid of Volcarona, however, Calm Mind Sylveon actually does a lot of work versus this team. If I beat Doublade and Volcarona. Well, if Doublade doesn't have Iron Head. If Doublade doesn't have Iron Head, he should bring Iron Head. But if he doesn't, for God knows what reason, then I have a really good shot with Calm Mind Sylveon. We have our Skarmory. Akaberry, Roost Spikes, Whirlwind, Brave Bird. The defense is enough to make sure that Jolly Megalopony does not 2-hit KO me with High Jump Kick. And then I put a bunch into Spadef just to better take hits. Speed is for Adamant or Modest, but his base 45s like an Adamant Golem and Modest or Adamant Executor, Modest Vikavolt, max speed Modest or at max speed Adamant to Blade. I outspeed a max speed Jolly Slowking, I think. Yeah, because they reach 174. I think I naturally outspeed it. Toucannon has to run a lot more speed. Deanty has to run a lot of speed to outspeed me. Roost, Spikes, Whirlwind, Brave Bird. One, I do switch into Deanty rather well, although I can't do much back other than Whirlwind it. However, he does not have the best hazard removal. So I am going to hazard stack the living hell out of him. Because he has a lot of mons that touch the ground. Now, he has a Smeargle. And I've gone over this a million times, but I do not expect him to hazard stack me. Unless you're that afraid of my wall core of Sylveon plus Vaporeon, which one person was. Stab was afraid of that wall core, so he hit me with a Toxic Spike. But other than that, most of my mons don't touch the ground. Those that do touch the ground, most of those don't really care about Sticky Whip because they're already slow as balls. Toxic Spikes I can see. Other than that, I'm not bringing Defog. I don't really need it. Stealth Rocks sucks. I can handle it. Someone brought Stealth Rock versus me when I had Swallow, and Swallow got 5 kills. 4 kills. Either 4 kills or 6 kills. Well, Swallow's that's 10-0. Go Swallow. Spikes, very nice. Roost to stay healthy. Whirlwind to phase stuff out so Volcarona won't use me as setup fodder. Even if it does, I have Sturdy and an Akaberry, so I can just Brave Bird it and do a lot of damage. I can Whirlwind out the Doublade. I can Whirlwind out his set. Anything that's sets up. I can Whirlwind out that Smeargle. Smeargle's going to be weird. But that's that. I can take a Flamethrower from the Executor and fire back a big Brave Bird, and if he's Modest, I 2 KO him, and he can't really do much back because I'll outspeed him. If he's Jolly or whatever, shit. Or he's Trick Room. Oh no? Kind of? I can stall it out with Protects, because I have 2 Protect Mons, obviously. Hydreigon, Tanga Berry, take a Bug Buzz. Take a +1 Bug Buzz. Fire back a Rock Slide, guaranteed kill it unless it's a super bulky variant, but if it's a super bulky variant, I handle it a lot better. Because it won't outspeed. If it's super bulky, it might be max HP, like near max speed or something, to outspeed Swallow up +1. But that wouldn't need max speed, that would need 258. No, 256. Which would be 80 speed for Volcarona. I play too much League format. I could tell you how much speed you need for Volcarona to outspeed Swallow at +1. without calcs. But anyway, that makes it a lot easier to handle. And especially if it's Roost, because then that's another coverage move you can't have. It's going to be offensive, I'm almost positive. Rock Slide will kill an offensive Volcarona, and I can take the +1 Bug Buzz. Dark Pulse is very nice, it's a spammable move, especially coming off Modest. I hurt the Doublade, I hurt the Slowking, I hurt the Vikavolt, I hurt Smeargle. I'm pretty sure I killed Smeargle, because Smeargle's defenses are, 2AK or Weezing, I'm pretty sure. DNC does not want to take a Flash Cannon. It can take a Dark Pulse into a Flash Cannon. However, it doesn't really want to. Plus, depending on what mons I see, it's going to go for Stealth Rocks. Toucannon does not want to take a Dark Pulse. Executor, I don't have a Dragon Stab on this move set, which is kind of scary for Executor, but I wanted Earth Power for the Alolan Golem. Because Alolan Golem is just as much of a threat. Executor can kind of be handled. Like I said, I have Brave Bird with Occa Berry. I have a Sylveon, which kind of takes it on. So I'm going to be careful about that. Also, if it's Savage Spin Out Volcarona, I really don't expect it to be Savage Spin Out. I really don't expect him to think Tanga Berry, Rock Slide, Hydreigon. So that's that. I have enough speed to outspeed max speed 60s. So his Weezing, his Toucannon, he's not bringing that. I know he's not, but it's 36 EVs, and it's better to be safe than sorry on that front. I could run enough for Modest Volcarona, but I'm not doing that. Next, we have our Alolan Marowak, a specially defensive Alolan Marowak, to take on Vikavolt. Kind of. Very scary mon, that Vikavolt. Once again. Vikavolt is just the most annoying mon. Like, it's easy to take out like Galvantula with this team because I have mons like Sylveon and Alolan Marowak, but freaking Galvantula has 97 base special attack. Vikavolt has 145. So, if he's running an HP to take this on, he KOs me, but he does not kill me with one Bug Buzz into that HP ground, and I can hit him with a Fire Punch and do a lot of damage. I can hit him with a Rock Slide and do a lot of damage, and put him in range of Swellow or Hydreigon. Stealth Rocks, very, very nice versus his team. Stealth Rocks are very good against his team. Volcarona takes 50%. Vikavolt takes 25. Toucannon takes 25. Doublade and Megalopony takes 6.25. Everything else takes 12.5. Stealth Rocks and Hazards are so good against this team. I really think Hazards alone will do so much. Bumerang is there for Alolan Golem. Alolan Golem, huge threat. Huge threat. I'm not letting him get anywhere with that. So there's that. I have enough speed to outspeed the Antsy with no speed. Next we have Expert Belt Swellow. Now I could have run very little speed on this. I could have run Modest, and I could have run down here. But I didn't want to do that. Because Adamant Lopunny is a threat. And with this spread, I outspeed max speed Adamant Lopunny. So he brings that Adamant Lopunny, and he goes for those specific 2-hit KOs, because with Adamant Mega Lopunny, he 2-hit KOs Sylveon most of the time with Return. It's a lot easier for him to 2-hit KO. He definitely 2-hit KOs my Skarmory set with High Jump Kick. He can 2-hit KO my Vaporeon. Adamant Lopunny does so much, and knowing how I build, if he watches my videos, he'll know that I speed creep a lot. I'm a huge person on speed. So he'll see that I'll only speed creep Volcarona, and then he'll run Adamant. Cannot let him do that. Cannot let him do that. So I have this. Air Slash does a lot to Mega Lopunny. I need a bit of chip damage, that's why spikes are there. Once I get that bit of chip damage, Air Slash will kill it. Boom Burst. Heat Wave will destroy Doublade, and Hidden Power Ground is there for, you guessed it, Alolan Golem. Doesn't do too much to DNC, but I have ways to handle DNC. I can switch into it rather well. I can beat it offensively kind of well. Hydreigon will 2-hit KO with a Flash Cannon unless it has a Berry Berry, but then it doesn't have leftovers and it's easier to beat. Boom Burst does very well. I know I'm not bringing Specs. I would love to have Specs, but I need Expert Belt. Because I can't be locked into a move. Well, I could. Actually. Choice Specs. Because I don't really want a Alolan Golem coming in, right? I might change that to choice specs. I'll do some caps afterwards. But for right now, it's going to be extra belt, so I can't let a Alolan Golem come in for free. And last but not least, we have our Sylveon. Our Vaporeon. Not 2 KO by Jolly Mega Lopunny. Skull, Toxic Wish Protect, Toxic wears down Volcarona, Toxic wears down the Vikavolt, Toxic wears down the Slowking. And when I say not 2 KO'd by High Jump Kick, that's after Protect. Protect is there to stall and get leftovers back so that I can beat Mega Lopunny better. I know I'm prepping a lot for Mega Lopunny, but it's a threat. I'm not bringing Mesprit, which could handle it probably the best, but still takes like 40% from return. So I had to be careful around that. If he runs Trick Room, which I can see it coming, I think I'll be able to take it on rather well. Like I said, I can stall Trick Room with Protect. And the mods I can set up Trick Room, Slowking, DNC, Smeargle, Executor. I have better switch-ins too. I have better switch-ins to Executor than Golem. Golem, if it's under Trick Room, protect, 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 stall, stall, stall. However, if Executor's under Trick Room, I have better switch-ins. I have a Skarmory that can kind of switch into it. I have Sylveon, which can kind of switch into it. I can pivot around between stuff like Sylveon and Hydreigon, etc., etc. So that's that. I'm going to be facing him very soon, actually. So I'm going to go run this by Shay, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I really hope that doesn't lag. I can still see the lag. Like, hold on. Let me show you. Or let me tell you how bad my lag is. There, I just stuck up my finger. It's like a 1.5 second lag on my part. But I ran tests, and it should not lag. If it does lag, well, sorry. Anyway, see you tomorrow for our playoff match.